Hey guys, it's Lex, your favorite go-getter, your favorite manifester, and your favorite overall bad bee. What's up, y'all? So today I wanted to talk about shifting your mindset, shifting your perspective to ultimately change your life. And this week I have really made it my business to really explore this concept a little bit more and how I can apply it to my life and how I can help you guys apply it to your lives so that we can all live better lives, happier lives, more fulfilling lives, and have overall fulfilling day have overall fulfilling days. Okay, whoa, I don't know why. Anyway, child, so I'm super excited today because I'm gonna go see the Bob Marley movie. I'm so excited to go see it. Like, you don't understand, when I first saw that trailer drop, I was like, oh baby, I'm gonna go see it. I'm super excited. But let's get into the topic of today. So I was just thinking a lot about life and how I've approached life, how I've thought about myself in relation to my life, and what areas I can do to change it, right? And we have always been conditioned to just go be a go-getter, go chase the bag, go do this, send out these emails and cold call and overextend yourself to the point where you're like super burned out. Like, girl, I did all this work, but I still don't feel satisfied. I still don't feel validated in my approach to living life. And I have really just like had so many aha moments this week, and I'm just like, man, I've been doing this thing wrong. And for a long period of my life, I was so accustomed to looking outside of myself for validation. And we always hear like, oh, don't look outside yourself for validation. But applying it to myself, I really didn't understand the concept because it was just so natural for me to do that. I was like, girl, I don't do that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we look, especially when you're on social media, you're scrolling, you're seeing all people's accomplishments. And, if you're someone that's like, oh, well, like, let's say you see a happy couple, they post themselves, and you're like, oh, well, it's not always like that. Like, I don't, and you just always have something to say because subconsciously in your head, you think that you don't deserve that. So you project that onto other people and ultimately surround your circumstances with that thought, because in your mind, you think all relationships aren't what it looks like, or all things aren't what it seems, and oh, someone's always going to be cheating, it's always going to be a bad thing. And you're putting yourself in that, you're putting that in your mind, and you're replaying that story, and you're feeding it, and you're affirming it by making these actions to reaffirm thoughts in your head. For example, like, I have to constantly rework my thoughts so that they can work for me. Even with this channel, I was telling myself prior to, we gotta watch how we speak over ourselves. Prior to, I was like, oh, well, I'm not good at public speaking. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at, I stutter. So guess what? Ultimately, I wasn't the best. I was stuttering. But when I sat down and I said, I have clear thoughts, I can clear my mind, I'm a great public speaker. I show up, I deliver, people understand what I'm saying and they absorb it. And it's a great video. And that's what's happening today, because I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm doing great. And of course, it comes with repetition, and it comes with, just constantly affirming yourself that what you believe is true to yourself. If you believe that you can make a YouTube channel and it will eventually go off, it will eventually get a lot of traction, you will get success from it eventually, then that's just what's gonna happen. But if you come on here like, oh my God, why am I not getting views? Oh my God, what can I do to like boost up? What can I do to go viral? Why am I not viral? Why am I not this? Because you're trying to overextend yourself outside of yourself instead of being like, girl, I know it's gonna do good. I know this video gonna go well. I know someone's gonna find it and they're gonna like it. And then you just go about it like that. With business, you have trial and error and everything, right? If you're extremely good at something, it's not necessarily like a bad thing, but you want to have that grit and you want to have that trial and error process so that you can get better. Like, not everyone's gonna show up and be like, oh, well, I'm the best at this, but you want to have that confidence and exude that, like, girl, maybe I can tweak this a little bit, but I did good. And next time the results will follow. Okay, like, I want to really break it down for y'all so that you can apply this to your life. Not only you can understand concepts and do your own research and apply whatever you like and what resonates with you to you, but apply it to your life and do little experiments and examples. Like, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all an example and you can see why I did it, right? So I went to a summit this week, and it was like a event about, you know, Black people in tech, and it was really great. There was some keynote speakers. It was just really great, right? Really cute. Boom. So I showed up, instead of being like, oh my God, I hate going to these events, I hate socializing, I hate networking, it's so awful for me. I went in and I said, you know what? I'm great at networking. I'm great at socializing. I'm great at meeting new people, and I'm great. And I show up confidently. And I said, okay, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna show up and be like, girl, I'm gonna just show up as me. I don't need all the credentials. I don't need all the degrees and certificates and all these things to validate me. I validate myself because I am just me. So I showed up and I was like, mind you, I was on my lunch break. So I showed up and I was like, yeah, what's tea? And I met a new person that I can potentially build with my network. I met different people. I was in a different space and I felt comfortable. I felt confident, more confident than I would if I was just like, oh my God, I'm nervous. And it's okay to have emotions. Obviously, we're human. We can't just shut off emotions, but it's about the stories that you tell yourself while having these emotions. You're like, okay, I'm anxious. I'm feeling a little thing. I take a deep breath and I relax and I'm confident, and you just exude that and you just run with it. You just run with that story. What script do you want to write about yourself that you're going to go forward with your life and live your life according to that script? Like, we all know about movies and this person is the princess, this person is the prince, this person is the stepmother. What part are you going to play in the story that you're writing about yourself? Are you going to be the hero that gets things in the end, or are you going to be the villain? Are you going to be the person that just wallows away like, oh my God, I can't believe this? No, you gonna be that girl, and you have to feel that you're that girl. Even if you don't necessarily believe it to be true, work on it every single day. If you have little thoughts